Hey, welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, we got a 2002 Honda Accord. Here's the complaint. Customers driving down the road, it was raining, had the wipers on. All of a sudden, the wipers started going slow. Car started up, things started going out in the dashboard and everything. Finally got it home on a Saturday. Sunday went to start it up. Click, 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 nothing happened. Already the indication is leading me to a charging problem or a battery problem or something, mainly charging, but we're going to check that out. So what this video is going to help you to do is how to check your battery and your alternator without having really special equipment to do it, because the special equipment, you want to do a load test. That's more important. Checking a battery for 12 volts is easy. You put the multimeter on it, check for 12 volts, is good. But what you want is a load test. That's with the lights on, things like that. That really checks the alternator or the battery. All right. So what I need you to do is stop by your local Fisher Auto Parts store, and you want to pick up a multimeter. Don't worry, if it's not on the shelves, they can order one for you. You want to get you a multimeter. You don't need an expensive one, cheapest one you can get there, okay? So get you a multimeter, and I'll get my multimeter. Now, a multimeter, or if you have anything that can measure voltage, battery voltage, 12 volts, 10 volts, whatever it may be, if you got something like that. All right, so let's get that, and we'll be right back. All right. I had to do that again. Alright, the first thing we want to do, let's get a good close-up look at that alternator over there. Now you see that terminal that I got taken off? This little cover boot that I got taken off. Now this goes to a fuse, and then it goes to the battery. The very first thing I'm going to do here is I want to check to see if I got battery voltage here, because if I do, that lets me know that the fuse to the battery is good. So let's just check that out. Have our thing hooked up here. Touch anything ground. Okay, 11, 12. As soon as I can get me a good connection here, 11, 12 volts. So I know instantly that the fuse is good. Some vehicles won't have a fuse or have a fusible link, but either way it's good. The next thing we're going to do is start this vehicle up. A good charging system, you're going to look at least 13.5 volts. So we're going to start it up, and we're going to check to make sure we got that 13 volts there. As a matter of fact, you know what? Now that we know that that's good, let's focus our attention over here to the battery. And we look at this. We got a looks like a advanced battery, auto start advanced, silver, back in September 2012. So what I want to do here is I am going to take my leads, make sure we got them the right way. Okay, stick them somewhere. You want to try to get them to. Right now I got them stuck into the sheeting, making me a good connection. Let me reverse them. I should have black and red, but no, it didn't matter. But. Okay, and as we can see from the multimeter, we're looking at 12.32 volts. Yeah, okay, that's good for this. Now let's start this vehicle up and see what happens. Right off the top, I know this has got a weak battery. That thing must have drew this down to 10. So let's hook up my jumping cables from the van. I'll be right back. Okay, As you can see, I got the van in back of me, so I got the jumping cable hooked up. And let's jump this side again. Alright, as you can see, the alternator is charging at about 14.2, which is very good. Let's unhook these cables. 14.4. That's charging pretty good. Now, a lot of people would say, okay, hey, the alternator's charging, we're good to go. No good. What we're going to do now is start cutting on some accessories. Let's start by cutting on the headlights. Alright, just got a little drop in voltage, but we're still within range. 14.2. 14.1. It's starting to drop down a little bit there. Alright, next I'm gonna let's cut on the wipers. $14.1, 11. Voltage still holding within range, but it's dropping. Now this is what you call putting a load on the system. This is how you really want to test your alternator. The next thing I want to do, the last final thing, let's go. I'm gonna cut on the blower motor, the heating. Let's cut that on. Okay, I got the air conditioning going. Look at that. 12.4. I mean, that really dropped down there. 12.3. My wipers are starting to slow up a little bit over there. But I'm still, no, I'm about to say I was still within range, but now I'm at 12.2. And now I'm working with battery voltage. Now it's, no, that alternator. Definitely 12.1, 12. Yeah, this alternator definitely is not up to a load test. This is how you want to test an alternator. This is a load test. Let me shut this stuff off. Now I'll just shut everything off. Battery voltage went right back up there. So the battery is very, very weak. Definitely, I noticed that. So this thing is definitely going to need an alternator, and it's going to need a battery. The alternator probably went out because now the alternator senses battery voltage, and if it's too low, the alternator is going to continue to try to charge, and that's exactly what happened here, and it's actually burnt itself out. So let the customer know we're going to need a battery. And we're going to have to change that alternator. And if the customer agrees to doing it, of course I'm going to have a video on it. But that's the proper way of checking your alternator. If you don't want to take it off or take it to a shop and pay $80 to diagnose something, that's a perfect way of testing it yourself. Alright, another thing is on the battery, let me shut this car off. I'm going to show you, let me show you something about the battery. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are on the battery. Now, a lot of batteries, what you can do, let's shut this off and get this out of the way. A lot of batteries are maintenance free, which you can't open them up. But this one, I can. I'm going to pop these caps off real quick. And, wow, yeah, the electrolyte, or they call it battery acid, inside of this battery is really low. This cell right here is low. This one, see, all of them should look just like that. See how you can see the top of it? You can see the acid in it. And as we go down, you can't. And this one's way down there. Alright, so yeah, this battery definitely got to be replaced. You can also get you a battery hydrometer that will do a load test on the battery, or check each cell. I like that better. And go down to your local Fisher Auto Parts store. They'll cost you about $7. Alright, let's close this thing up. And I talk to the customer. Alright, we'll be right back.